I am an agent of chaos and I will say things that nobody is saying. You are having FOMO about the constant holiday makeup releases. You can't afford to continuously buy new makeup, but you are tempted because it's all around you. Everything on beauty social media is about promoting new products and not much else. Your usage is not proportionate to the amount of purchases you're making. You purchase and accumulate more than you can use up. Watch this video and hopefully I will say some things that will help your mindset in the current crazy makeup releases environment. Maybe it'll help you to deal with that FOMO and make more informed decisions about your purchases. First of all, I want to tell you from the business's perspective, this is going to be their busiest time of the year. They will fight tooth and nail to get every last sale. They will promote it through influencers. They will promote it through YouTube. They will promote it through any social media. They will promote it in any way they can. They will have sales. This is because after the busy season, it gets a little slow for them. So they have to feed now. Like a predator who needs to feed now before the winter when his prey will become thin. As I mentioned, they will have sales, they will have promotions, they will be taking advantage of people who can't afford full sizes by making small sample sizes that are actually a much lower value, and packing some of those samples together to sell for an even higher price. There's been quite a few advent calendars following this theme as well. It is done every year, but this year somehow it's more predominant. Especially all the sets that I've been seeing at Sephora, it has been a much noticeable trend. Do they think that people won't notice or be bad at math? And what I find a little annoying is that these teeny tiny products are marketed as cute. I don't want my beauty products to be cute. I want them to have a significant amount of product for a good price so I can use it. For example, this Kyali bottle. I will show the clip here.
When you guys thought that our minis couldn't get any minier, we made them even cuter. We have two 5 ml Kyalis. We're launching two 5 mls and a pair together, and they are our Vanilla 28 and Vanilla Candy. So they are the same shape as our iconic bottle. So you get both of these iconic 5 ml Kyali minis. I do want to point out that these bottles are mini, so there's no space for a pump. So these are dabbers. You're going to have to dab it on like this, and be careful because it will pour out. And it's a great way to try the brand if you haven't tried it before for the first time. It's going to make a great stocking stuffer, a great gift, great for traveling. Like, this is so cute to put in your handbag or even just one of them. I really hope you guys enjoy our mini. So cute, I'm like,
Also, I saw these sets and look at the prices as well. Of course, there are the Sephora favorites. These could actually be okay if there is enough full-size products in there and the shades are according to your liking. But still, most of them are sample sizes, and personally, I don't get any use of samples. Maybe there's people out there who do. I also want to inform you that there are some heavy psychological tricks involved in selling. I know this because I studied business strategy in university and they literally told us to use these responsibly. I've also been studying beauty marketing for years now, being a part of this community and analyzing all its trends and ins and outs. One thing that is very successful for businesses is selling through influencers. People consider them friend-like presences online and want to support them, and some people very much trust the influencers' opinions about things. We should remember that YouTube influencers who have codes or are in any way being compensated for selling that product are YouTube salespeople. They are salespeople, they are being paid to push product, and that's fine. That pays the bills for them, that's fine. But we should be just a smidge careful in accepting their opinions as the full truth, because I've noticed that over time, as these influencers get more sponsorships or get percentages or have collabs with brands, their tones would be more and more softer and friendlier towards that brand, even promoting things that are maybe not their style or maybe is not up to a certain level of quality. Now you must be thinking, the person that I watch, the influencer that I trust, does not do that. They're very honest. However, ask yourself this. If your food and shelter were dependent on saying something is good versus mediocre, what will your choice be? It is logical and it is human. This is why they are quick to say that they're excited about every launch from the brands that they earn from. You will also see them justifying unreasonably high prices. Like, this packaging is very special, it must have cost more, that's why the price is very high, or these shades are so special, this is why the cost is so high. And I've looked behind the scenes a little bit, I've done some research, and let me tell you that the markups on beauty products are quite high, sometimes more than 100%. So relax. You don't need the Patrick Ta duos, or you don't need the Mario Ethereal Eyes palette, or you don't need every holiday palette that comes out from Pat McGrath, from Natasha Denona, from Danessa Myricks. Let's take the example of the Patrick Ta eyeshadow duos. From the pictures I've been seeing, these are just glittery eyeshadows. Ask yourself this. How often do you wear those? Do you not already have these or something similar in your collection? If you are a color lover, do you want the basic colors? Because most of them are pretty basic. Except the pink. Do you love pink? Do you like wearing hot pink glittery eyeshadow on your eyes? On the flip side, if you are a neutral lover and you don't take too much risks with your makeup, will this be a bit much for you? Why is Patrick Ta so popular anyway? That is a question for me. Also, do you have Patrick Ta's last year's holiday palette? That also had some glittery eyeshadows. And so, are you okay with not getting the new ones? If you didn't get them, how would you feel? Would you feel left out of a certain community? Would you feel like you won't be able to talk about it to people who are interested in this and whose opinion you respect? Will it give you a temporary high? Are you trying to distract from something else? These questions and more should be asked. Will you benefit from taking a break from YouTube or other apps or people pushing product right now? Will it be better for you to step away and engage somewhere else? Maybe look for other avenues for creativity and companionship that doesn't involve being forced to participate in rampant consumerism. The second one is FOMO, so creating a scarcity mindset. For example, we've only got few items left. Get this before it's gone forever. This may be your only chance to get this. I actually saw a comment from someone who said they were having a moment of panic soon as a certain makeup launch was announced because they were fearful that they won't be able to get it and it was sell out. Lastly, I just wanted to explore something a little chaotic, because I am, after all, an agent of chaos. What happens if we all stop buying makeup right now? I will tell you what happens. It's a simple matter of demand and supply. Demand will decrease, supply will be high, the brands would be forced to lower their prices or offer sales to first increase their sales a little bit for the holiday season and then to avoid any losses. In any case, prices go down, especially when the gifting window is near closing and any holiday themed makeup is marked down. However, not by much. This is because brands know that some people will shop the sales afterwards. However, if the actual demand were to go down, the prices would reflect this. Let's look at the net worth of some of these companies that you buy from and the individuals associated with these brands. Sephora generates about 10 billion in revenue annually, and they have a demand-based pricing approach. So the more you demand, the more their prices will keep going up. So it says in this Forbes article that in their 2023 results, Sephora had 86.2 billion euros in revenue and 22.8 billion euros in profit. And it had an organic growth from previous year of 25%. So it grew 25% in 1 year. So this means that your demand, the consumer's demand, that is very high. Maybe beauty brands are just that good at promoting their products that you, the consumer, is willing to pay any price. Bernard Arnault heads the world's largest luxury goods conglomerate, and this includes Sephora. He is one of the richest individuals in the world, estimated net worth of approximately US $200 billion as of September 2024. According to Forbes, Huda Kattan, who is the US-born founder of Dubai-based Huda Beauty, is now worth at least $550 million and is America's number 37 richest self-made woman. Similarly, for Fenty Beauty, the entire operation is worth US $2.8 billion, of which 50% belongs to its CEO, Rihanna, the singer. There's this article on Forbes with this picture here. Fenty's fortune. Rihanna is now officially a billionaire. Charlotte Tilbury is a British makeup artist and entrepreneur who has made a name for herself in the beauty industry, is what this article says, and her net worth is estimated to be around $500 million. According to Forbes, Pat McGrath's company, Pat McGrath Labs, launched in 2015 and quickly grew to be valued at $1 billion. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Pat McGrath is a British makeup artist and businesswoman who has a net worth of $700 million. Makeup by Mario, whose Ethereal Eyes palette I mentioned, is a fairly recent brand. It opened in 2020 and it says that revenue is projected to be around $150 and $200 million. According to one source, this brand is worth $200 million. These are some of the ones I found doing a cursory search. But I'm sure there are lots of Sephora brands that are doing pretty well, and of course the individuals who benefit from them are also doing really well. So I will now give you a moment to feel bad for them. Okay, the moment's over. So now you have to decide whether you want to keep your money this holiday season and not buy things that you maybe don't need, or you're going to support these brands and support these influencers who are doing pretty well without your support. So, do you really need to buy that new makeup? That is all for today, and I hope to see you next time.